Alrighty, welcome back everyone to the 152nd Lyran Reserve campaign. It's going to be another administration episode, and this one's going to be probably a little bit longer than normal. If you remember the last big battle, this one, it took quite a while for me to get through that. This one may or may not be the same. I don't think it'll be the same. It should be a little bit shorter. Simply because I have my list here and I'm keeping most of the stuff, and the repairs are pretty simple for the most part, so we'll get started in a second. But first off, I would like to actually go into this Excel spreadsheet here. This is the rules for against the bot, and I was doing some reading on this, and there was a few questions I had a while back that are actually answered in here. The first off is, what exactly does enemy morale do? And hopefully you can see this whole thing I just highlighted. I believe you can. But as you can see here, it does in fact affect contract generation like I thought. The lower the morale, the less, or not contract generation, scenario generation. The missions we get. I forget what they're called. Sorry. But either way, it affects that, so lower morale means less of those, higher morale means more of those. We've been running at normal and we've been getting quite a few, but I think we went down to route last time. Let's go ahead and double check that. Oh no, it went down to low. So with low, there will be no standard battles this month, but special and blah 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 still. Oh no, it's just reduced operations. Okay, so we'll probably have one or two missions this month. I think we already had one, didn't we? Yeah, we had one. This month is almost over though, so we'll see what happens next month. Here's the other thing I was wondering about. This deals with command level and attached allies. Depending on the command level, it will affect how many allies you get and if they're bot or player controlled. In my case, I have integrated command rights, which results in this, which doesn't make any sense when it comes down to the mission I just had. By the way, this is what should be happening here. It might have just changed because it was a big battle. I don't know. Also, this should have applied, but it didn't, and I don't know why. By the way, that's that. I believe there was one more thing I was looking at on here. The other thing I was looking at was officer skills, but that's not really important. Officer ranks is important, however, I will probably be promoting my staff sergeants up to warrant officers or lieutenants or the equivalent. Simply because I can have a third of my personnel be officers, and I think that the people I generate in the beginning deserve that. Sergeant is going to be the highest rank that most norms can get. Norms being, you know, my normal, regular guys. I showed on here. Anyone who starts as a private could probably only get up to corporal. Corporals can get up to sergeants. Like she earned it, I believe, if I remember correctly, because of her stats. With how it is now, I don't remember if I explained this last time, but 4.5s are my regulars. That's going to be privates, I believe, or private first class. Normal privates are going to be 5.5s eventually. But hopefully my regulars are going to be 4.5s, privates are going to be 5.5s, corporals are probably going to be 4.5s or 4.4s, sergeants and above are going to be 4.4s, and then officers will be eventually 3.4s, I believe, is what I'm going to set them to. But let's just explain that real quick. So without further ado, let's look through our daily log and get on with this. We have our 3 prisoners, none of which, I don't know why the O always turns into that square, none of which defected to our side. We got a little bit about battle compensation for our losses, and we have all the mechs that were added. So like before, or like the last big battle, I did write up a sheet saying the mechs, repair priority, what I'm going to be doing with them, refits, stuff like that. So I will be going through repair priorities number 1, which number 1 priorities are the easiest to repair and things that I used in the previous mission. I think only one of them I didn't list on here. for some reason. Wolverine. Oh, the Vulcan is a level 3 priority, simply because it is going to take a little while to repair, and I have other options. As you can see, both torsos were blown out, but other than that, there wasn't much damage. I was actually thinking about selling this, and I'll put this on the back burner and determine that later. But first off, let's go ahead and go through the level 1 priorities. So Griffin number 2 is a level 1 priority. It's very easy to fix. I say as I do that in the warehouse screen or hangar screen and not this screen. So we're gonna have our rookies start working on this. Let's pull everyone back to the main bay. There we go. Try this again. So we're repairing armor. I'm gonna just put in quad time with a rookie. He can deal. Same with this. He's got the time. I've got the time. So that's one off the list. Let me mark it down that Griffin number 2 is done. Put a line next to that. Next up is the Shadowhawk LR, which I believe has some not okay damage here. Now there is an easy way to repair this, and that is with this guy right here. We're going to be using his right arm. So what do we need to repair this guy? We need the right arm, the upper arm actuator, lower arm actuator, and a hand actuator. From this I can get not much of it. Not much at all. Is he missing his left arm? Yeah, he is. Why are you a level 1 priority? You should be a level 3. Oh well. We'll fix it up. Fix it up in a second. Let's get the arm and everything that we need. So, salvaging. Salvage the right arm, which was blown off. Everything on the right arm must be salvaged first. Okay. So there's a medium laser on the right arm. I need to pull you off. Invest trip time. Actually, I can do quad time and use the screen. There we go. And now we're just working on the rest of the right arm. So we'll start with this guy. You need a 6. Go for it. Good job. Is that everything? I think that's everything. So let's go ahead and look at the right arm again. Right here, automatic success. Just do it. There we go. So now we should have 2 of the parts that we needed. We need to order these in a while, so let's go ahead and do that. And they will be delivered in about a week, 5 days for both of them. So I will be able to repair this in about 5 days, which is good. We can start with the other repairs a while, but I think I will hold off on that until it arrives and use my manpower elsewhere. Then put a squiggly next to this to let myself know that it's in the works. Next up is the Wolverine. The Wolverine is a fairly easy repair. As you can see, there's not much done with it. It's mainly armor issues. Go ahead and reload that stuff. We're gonna go ahead and put trip. Actually, we could do quad time. Do some quad time into that. I'll save time, do double time for all the armor repairs. Like I said, lucky number 6 is usually where you want it at. The only area where I'm not going to probably do that at is the head. I'll put in quad time for that. It's going to take a little while to try and repair. So go for it, go for it, go for it, go for it. Oh, you actually failed that one. That's a shame. You failed too. Okay, there we go. Get this done today. And it'll take 720 minutes. I'm going to have Corey work on it throughout the night. Alright, Wolverine gets a squiggle to let me know that it's in the works. Now, I believe there is a Griffin that is a level 2 that can easily be repaired. Yeah, that's you, I think. Yeah. One of these two. Either way, all we have to do is a little bit of time into this. Put some quad time into here. We need a 6 with a green. Go ahead and start working on that. And you, we need a 9. We'll put quad time into you. Have that green start working on it. For these basic tasks, we'll go ahead and have our regulars work on these. And, you know, okay, come on now. This isn't that hard of a task. There you go. You're just replacing armor. You do this all the time. Alright, so Griffin 1N, I'm going to put a squiggly next to. Well, 1N number 1, technically. So this one is in the works. Next up would be this guy, where we would need a foot actuator, which I believe we can go ahead and nab off of the broken Shadowhawk since they're both 55 tonners. So let's see, here's a foot actuator. Yep. Alright, so now we have the foot actuator, and we don't have to get it anymore. So let's go ahead and start replacing armor. My plan with these griffins is to keep all of them and just have a griffin squad, because that's a good idea. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them as 1Ns. I might make them to 1Ss, the difference being the 1S is a large laser, 2 mediums, and I think an LRM 5 rather than a PPC and LRM 10. If I don't do that, I will make an upgrade that downgrades the LRM 10 to a 5 and pick up 2 medium lasers. That way they can actually still focus in close combat and be able to do a little bit. But they are primarily focused on long range. Speaking of long range, I'm actually probably going to change the Warhammer into a brawler build with large lasers rather than PPCs to put it in line with the rest of the heavies, but I'll make that decision later. I've relegated it to a class 2 priority, but it's going to take a little bit longer than that. So let's start working on this guy. We're just going to replace the armor a while. It's not a hard task at all. We will screw up here and there, like we just did. Okay. Replace the foot actuator, a very simple task, go for it. Upper leg actuator, go for it. Alright, so now it is serviceable. Go ahead and reload the bin with a little bit of time. Go ahead and keep working. 90 minutes, I would like to get this done today if possible. That's not going to happen today, so just have you work on these. And then have you work on this throughout tomorrow and a few other days. Go ahead and work on that. So Griffin 4 is going to be a squiggly. Yeah, the most damage of all the Griffins is the 3. The 3 is going to take a lot of work to actually fix. Alright, so what else do we have on our list of priorities? The Shadowhawk 2H, I believe, is a pretty simple fix. All we have to do is reattach the head. We have more regulars for today, so let's go ahead and have them do some menial tasks. He can work on that tomorrow because it's not a high priority. I just had a veteran do something really stupid. Okay. Go me. There you go. We'll just keep working on this today. And last but not least, we have the head, which I'm going to put a lot of extra time into. Try to get into lucky number 6. It'll probably take 2 more days. And once this is done, we'll have a serviceable mech, and we should be back up to full strength. I do not believe I will be upgrading anyone here, so we will leave them as they are. Okay, so Alina, your new rank will be you'll be a first lieutenant. The staff sergeant will become just a lieutenant, and you will become the chief warrant officer, or a second lieutenant. I'm not sure. I'll make you a second lieutenant. Well, actually, You're not super great. You'll stay a lieutenant, it's fine. So now they've ranked up, which is good. Amy is going to stay as she is, I believe. Yeah, leave her as she is now. Okay, advanced day. Alright, yay, thanks. Oh, I forgot to put people in the infirmary. That's my bad. Sorry. Get in there. But that natural healing was cool. So we failed to fix the standard armor. That's whatever. We can do that today. No mission. So what was that in is my question. Think that. Alright, there we go. So that's being worked on. The Phoenix Hawk will be sold, and I actually can do that right now. I have no plans on using it. So sell unit. Sell for 1.5 mil. The urban mech, I'm selling. I'm never going to use it. I wouldn't even use it as a backup. The wasp, I'm going to eventually refit. But we are going to focus on repairs for now. Alright, let's go ahead and do some of these easy tasks as well for this guy. Go ahead and do that. Yeah, so overall that big mission could have gone a lot worse, all things considered. Like, I got pretty lucky. I thought it was gonna go really bad when they kept focusing on me and starting to run southeast, or at least the upper units did. I thought the green units were not gonna die. But we really did get lucky, and then we got them at the end fairly well. And I think the rest of this, we're just waiting on the arm, except for that. Do we have? Oh, we actually have the arm. Alright, well this is going to be a hard task, so let's go ahead and invest a lot of time into it. And I believe that's all we had to do today. Advanced day. Those failed to heal, got my hand actuator. We fixed that, we had reattached the head, that's good. We failed to fix armor. Okay. Where did we fail the armor fixery? I think here. Yeah, it looks like that was it. Shadowhawk, repair the head. Okay, well, let's get on that. Invest a day and a half into it. Repair the leg. We'll go ahead and... Oh, it's already scheduled. It should be done tomorrow. Hopefully. Check our briefing room. Nothing yet. Also, I believe this updated now. Failed to heal. All the failures. Guys, come on now. It's now a veteran task. Huh. Go for it. Repair the head. Go for it. And what was the last thing we needed to do that we failed? I think it was something on this guy, right? Yeah, it was. Alright. You're a regular. You go ahead and work on that. Next day. Alright, so it is a brand new month. We will take a look here. Nothing's up. There's going to be another big battle this month. I hope it's not the same one, because that would be terrible. We got some people who got some XPs. Actually, we got a lot of people who got XPs. Failed to heal. Fix the head, still working on those. We got paid, and of course we paid off stuff. Morale is now very low. And of course, very low means... No standard battles this month, but we're just gonna have the big battle. Okay. So we're just gonna have to deal with the one battle. We should be able to handle it. Let's go ahead and look at the unit market and not look at the black market portion. We'll just ignore that. Yeah, I don't think I'm interested in any of this. Like, the Vulcan and the Kintaro, those are good prices, but actually the Vulcan's a very good price. I don't even know if I'm going to keep my Vulcan, though. So we'll have to see. Alright, not going to bother. I already looked through all that. So, what did we not fix? Oh, we're good. Next day. Alright, so we failed to replace the arm again, but we did get the what is that, the right leg. So let's try this again. Veteran. Go for it. We're having some issues here, it seems. Technical difficulties and all that jazz. Alright, and we are going to be stripping down the crab for everything it's worth. Might actually grab those heat sinks. Just try to strip it real quick. Good job. Not so much. There you go. Strip the head, no. Salvage the armor, yes. I will actually do double time on all this armor. Don't need that. Do need the armor. So this is a 50 tonner I'm going to be salvaging or rather stripping and repairing, and then I'm going to be selling it. This is actually a level 3 priority, but at the moment, since we're waiting on our normal guys, we're just going to do this. Salvage right torso now. Salvage armor. Salvage armor. Right arm, left arm, armor. Go ahead and work on that. We have this heatsink, which we're going to try to steal, yes. I would like this, so we're going to invest quad time into it with the other green. Nope. Work on it tomorrow. Same with this. Quad time. Go ahead and work on it for me. Thank you. The heatsink, go ahead and just try to grab real quick. There we go. Same. Nice, scheduled time. This guy has some time, but it won't be enough. Go ahead and try to grab it. Alright, next day. Failed, failed. Oh, we got the large lasers at least. Failed to heal. Working on the right leg still. Any missions? No, that's good. Don't want to have to deal with missions for a little bit. I need to continue my work here because it's very important and all that. Salvage the medium laser. That'll take 480 minutes. I would rather not take that long. There we go. And I believe that's it. Yeah, all the other armor is gone. So let's switch this back to repair mode. And we'll go ahead and start repairing it so we can sell it. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're going to want to do trip time. Work on it. Good job. Going to want trip time. Good job. We're going to want quad time on this one. So you can work on it for the next few days. I think this one will... Okay, this one only needs a trip time. And we can work on it today. Go ahead and... There you go. Repair the head. The left torso is being worked on. So you can... I want you to put trip time into that. 400 some minutes, it's fine. Alright, advanced day. Failed to heal. We did finally replace that. And we fixed the head. That's good. We're still working on the left torso. Still no mission, which is very good. I do not want to do a mission right now. The Griffin 3N is on the back burner. The 2LR we can now start working on. So we're going to have our greens start working on these tasks and see where it goes. Oh, hey, good work. Got another point. I want you to invest trip time into this. Thank you. Got it right on the money. And finally, we're going to be repairing, which I'm going to invest maximum time into. It is very important. We'll use a better green than Heather. I need to upgrade Heather. Can I upgrade her, like, now? That'd be cool. Where's Heather at? Sort by role. Heather. She would be in here somewhere. There's Heather. Heather only has 3 XP. That's not enough. We actually need 10. Wow. Alright. Heather, you need to hurry up and go get some retraining. Can work on this a while if we have more greens. We do. Or we could work on this. Acquisition wise, let's just do this. We'll repair it and I'll make the decision later. You definitely need repairs eventually. You're missing so much. But we will start by stripping out this. Just have my regulars work on these. Oh. Alright, let's go to the warehouse real quick actually. Let's see, standard gyro. Wow, that's pretty hard to work on. Alright, we'll work on that another time. We can work on these. Go ahead and get that done. Thank you. Have our elite do it. Alright, so the heat sinks are repaired. We are going to repair that gyro eventually. Who did I pull that gyro from? Was that a 55 tonner gyro? Does it differentiate? I don't think so. It doesn't say so in the details. That's 4 hits. No wonder it's so hard to do. Alright, so we'll work on that in a bit. This one. I'll have to order in some parts. And since I'm switching it to a brawler, I'm not going to be using a PPC. Or I could use the PPC and just make every griffin into the 1S. But I don't think I'll do that. Go ahead and pass day. Hey, good job. Another XP for Corey. We failed to get the life support system, which is, you know, it's whatever. No missions have popped up yet. I have a feeling it'll pop up around the 15th or the 20th or sometime later this month. Let's go ahead and continue our strip salvage run. Go for it. Alright, greens, I'll need you to work in a second. Let's go ahead and, okay, that's already being worked on, never mind. Go ahead and work on this. And by that I mean try to power my way through it and not go through it normally. Go ahead and work on that. That's it. I'm putting double time into everything. Make it easier for my greens. And a lot of this is going to need some work later on, some repair work. Considering how damaged they are. The head is fine, surprisingly. But if you remember, a lot of pilots died due to just normal pilot death, not being killed from like a headshot or anything. That's very hard to do for a normal guy like him. Let's go ahead and keep working. And we're on to regular, so we're just going to hold off for now. It's being worked on. The crab, did we repair? Yeah, we repaired everything, so we're going to go ahead and sell off the crab. Unless I can repair those heat sinks, which I don't believe I can. So, crab, you are worth 1.5 mil, and you're in the bank. Also, I might consider selling off the Whitworth and picking up a Dervish for my commander, but we'll hold off on that idea as well. So let me mark down what I have fixed and what I have not. You are done, you are done, you are done. The Griffin 3 is not, but the Griffin 4 is. More or less. Yeah. Phoenix Hawk is done. Is the first Shadowhawk done? It is. The parts one isn't. The LR more or less is. I'm gonna mark it down as it is. Let's see, the Vulcan. When are your parts coming in? Oh, they're in transit. Can't imagine it'd be too terribly long. Wolverine's been done for a while. Just cross that out. Alright. Not much left. Next day. Salvage, salvaged, failed. I figured that would happen. Alright, so repair bay. Please get it done. I can have you take 2 days on it. I'm not worried about it. Alright, so salvaging. Maximum overtime into all of this. I definitely want it salvaged. It'll take quite a while, but I'm not worried about it. Regular. Regular. Green. 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 And green. Alright, next day. My torso has arrived. Okay, that's cool. I think that's for the Vulcan. Get some XP for Hadrian. Hadrian? I don't know. No mission still? That's good. When does our contract go till? June. It's November. Okay. It definitely was for this one. So have to salvage and do all this work. We'll work on that later. Actually, I'll work on it now since I have some time. We'll go down here and we'll start our salvaging run. Actually succeeded. Good job. I didn't think you would. Max time on all of these. Alright, past day. Failed. Those are fine. No mission as of yet. That's good. Let's continue our salvaging run. Being worked on. This is not being worked on. You need a regular assigned to you. Vulcan, what do we need to work on here? Need to work on these. Go ahead and put in quad time. They can work on those at their leisure. Our other torso half arrived. Failed to salvage the leg, which is unfortunate. Everything else is fine. No mission yet. I'm not going to risk that right now. I'd like to have all the parts and not leave it the way it is. Alright, so what are we doing here? This one, we have a replacement part available. We'll work on that later. I want to get all of this stuff off of here a while. And our elite isn't doing much, so we'll have them do some armor replacements. Alright, that's that. Now we wait. Although actually I will have one of my greens start working on this. Corey, you're more experienced, go for it. Paste. Failed. Salvage the medium laser, it's good. No big battle as of yet. 2 big battles in a row, that's pretty gnarly. Alright, what was it going to do on here? Shedhawk. We need a vet, we need an elite, and we need a vet. Go for it. Go for it. Vulcan, what are we doing? Yep, we're just doing the other torso half a while. Go for it. Paste. Failed to do the replacement. Have him work on it. Paste. Failed that. That's a shame. Possible to do that now. Really is a shame. Kind of wanted that. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. Pass. Finally replaced it. No mission. Vulcan. What else can we do here for you? It's being... Is that not being worked on? Alright, now we can work on the left half of the mech at least. To start. Replace the medium laser. Yeah, we'll work on that. We're also going to have to reattach the arms. Go ahead and give me a quad time on this. Whoops. Would have been embarrassing if I hit complete task. Well, that's a shame. Go ahead and work on that. You failed too. Wow. Just wow. Apparently Corey's my go-to guy for this type of stuff. That's an easy one. Go ahead and get it done. Oh well, not armor-wise. That's for sure. Go ahead and fix that. You failed too. Wow. I think we're just pretty much waiting here. Corey, I'm going to have you work on this. Shouldn't be too terribly difficult. Good job, everybody. So all that's left is that, so we're going to sell off what's left. It's not worth much, I know. But we got what we could, and that's all I was hoping for. We'll see what else we have here. We're still working on this, I believe. Replacing the armor, we're going to need to maximum time here. Get it done. I think everything's being worked on, yeah. So we can start working on the other mechs a while. I kind of don't want to right now, considering I don't know what I'm going to be doing with them. Not completely anyways. Go ahead and start repairing this guy, I suppose. You need to be very, very careful. Ludwig, I want you to do it. Or Ludwig. However you would like to say that. Replacing the armor. I could do that. Let's go ahead and try to repair it first. Have our bad techs do these easy jobs. Yes, I'm looking at you, Heather. Repair the medium laser. That's a pretty easy job. Go ahead and get it done. Thank you. Next day. Things happen. Stuff failed. Wow. Stuff failed pretty hard. Dorothy, get it done. I don't think there's anything else we have to do. No, not at the moment. So we'll just focus on the stalker. Do we have a mission? We don't. Ammo loading, I'll wait on that. Get done. Ammo loading. Heat sink repair. Sink some time into that. No pun intended. Here's the repair job. That's going to take a little bit. Do we have Corey available? We do. Corey, go ahead and get to work on that. Repair the right arm. That's going to be a... Oh, someone's already working on that. Good. My epic foresight. Alright, next day. We got some of it done. We didn't get the right arm fixed, which is unfortunate. "90 more minutes, so tomorrow it'll be done." That's good, that's good. Replacement part is available for the standard cockpit. Huh. It's a shame we don't have a head. Replacing armor, repairing the leg, that's already scheduled. Repairing the right arm, there we are. Go ahead and get to work. Get it done for me. Any other repair jobs I'm missing? I don't think so. Yeah, we'll leave it as is for now. And hopefully that'll fix it up, and then we can replace the armor, replace the weapons and ammo, and then get the head stuff done. I'm hoping this will also be done. It has a lot of stuff that I have to do, but it's not actually too bad. Warhammer, also not bad. Probably just have some people start working on that. Actually, let's just start working on the Stalker's armor. There's no reason not to. I have some greens available. So, replacement pot. Put in maximum overtime and give that off to Ludwig. Place head, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Reload jobs I'll do later. They are not high on my priority list. Get that done. Wonder what this next battle is going to be. I'm really excited, but I'm really not, because I know how easily those big battles can turn into massive slaughters. Head is destroyed, yeah, that'd be a problem. Can't replace the armor on a destroyed head. Just have him do it. If you're not busy right now, you can go ahead and replace armor. It's not a hard job. And I'll just reload, even though it said it's not on my priority list. Alright, next day. Stuff happened, and I failed to replace the right torso again. Alright, now I need you to not fail this. Gembi are our last hope. Otherwise, the game has decided for us. Yeah, we fixed the right arm. That's good. Is that on the stalker? Oops. Cool, so all we're missing is those little issues there. Let's go ahead and start ordering in some parts. Next day. Oh, hey, the head's already got here. That's pretty cool. Order that in. Nothing yet. 19th already. Big mission's gonna be coming up. So we will replace the head. Corey, you're the first to try this. Good luck. You need an 8. I don't see that happening. It's not that I doubt your abilities, it's just that I doubt your skills. You know, there's a huge difference between those two. I could work on this. Let's try the internal repairs a while. Have my greens work on that. Ludwig, go. I choose you, Lud. Ugh. Never mind, it wasn't gonna be funny anyways. I'm not a comedian at all. Alright, and hopefully with this done, we'll have a decent few heavies that we can use, even though they're not standardized right now. No, still nothing. Corey failed the head, okay. Not surprising. Alright, we'll have our regular work on it. And what else? Nothing on him. Oh, wait. Okay, this got done. Cool. So we can have our greens start working on menial tasks while we're waiting. I'm just setting everything to quad time for reasons. Can I just do that and set it all to quad time? No, that doesn't work. That's a shame. There's gotta be some way to do that. Anyways, get to work. Get to work. I'm gonna have Corey work on this one. Guarantee that gets done. Heather, bloody Ludwig. Go for it. Heather. That's a pretty easy task. Just go ahead and finish that out for us. Nothing yet. We're getting close to the end of the month. I'm wondering where that big mission's coming in at. I'm gonna say 25th or 26th. Work on that. And work on that. Next day. Foot actuator arrived. Cool. And we are done repairing the Vulcan. Which is even better, I guess. So we just have these 3 to work with. Okay, we have everything going. Get to work. Get to work. Get to work. Yeah, not extremely hard to do any of that. Now I guess we could start working on these, but it seems like a lot of stuff to do, especially looking at this. Might be easiest just to strip it down. Whereas this one isn't that bad. Go ahead with the repairs. Oh, the repairs are done. Okay, that's fine. That is whatevs. Do task, do task. We'll reload later. Set all these to quad time. Alright, Warhammer will be up pretty quickly. Oh, my prediction was off for the 25th. Let's see if the 26th prediction will come true or not. So we're just waiting on that. The Stalker is done, which is good. So we now have 3-3Fs, we have 3 Griffins, 2 Shadowhawks. It's a good time. Everybody having a good time. It's a lot of parts to replace. How much is it worth as is? 1.6 mil, and I can repair it to get a little bit more out of that, probably around 2 mil. Alright, for now, let's go ahead and repair its head and whatnot. Let us saw it. Repair the engine. Have Corey work on that. You got this, Corey. I believe in you. A lot of replacement. There's a repair. I want Ludwig to work on this. Repair the head. I think I used up all my greens that matter. So Lester, go ahead and try it. Alright. 26th. Ah, there it is. It's coming in at the very end of the month. It's another bloody free-for-all. Are you kidding me? There's a few different big battles, you know. You could, I don't know, generate a different one. That'd be cool. Hills, hill craters, dusk dawn, moderate snowfall again. I wish it generated a different mission. Right, and this doesn't tell me anything. Well, that's a shame. But it's gonna mean quite a bit more salvage if I win, or quite a bit more death if I don't. Griffin 1S, Commando, a Whitworth, a Wasp. These two are gonna be the problems. These are like, wow, look at those piloting skills and stuff. 2-2, 2-4, a 4-5, and a 3-5. That's not bad. I can make it rain for days with them. Alright, so we have a few more days left. This episode has not been that long. Oh wow, Lester actually got it right. But we still need to work on that engine. There's the engine. Get it done. Do it. Do it for Crom. Thank you. Past day. Are you kidding me? Come on now. You just need to get it done. You need to just do it. And you're not. I don't know why. Get it done. Thank you. 28th. Awesome. I'll probably end up... Let's actually take a look at who's going to come in on the enemy side. That's a problem. So they're going to have a Bloody Cyclops with a 5/7 pilot. Okay, I could probably knock that over pretty easily. Plenty of Phoenix Hawks. Got another Shadow Hawk in there. A bunch of 20-tonners as well. Who did the pirates have? Please scroll down quicker, thank you. Got another Warhammer. Another Shadow Hawk that I could steal. Plenty of Phoenix Hawks. I mean, it's quite a few. I could make a whole Phoenix Hawks lance eventually. If I kept the ones I had before, I could probably get up to like 7 or 8 just from completing this alone. Orion, they have Ost Souls. What is an Ost Soul? I feel like that's an assault. Oh no, it's just a heavy. Which version was it? It was the 4D, which I luckily actually picked. It's got a alright amount of armor. That's not actually that much. It's a 60-tonner. 2 large lasers and a medium laser, so it's a brawler. Can't handle all that heat that well. Okay, it's a 5/8. That's not bad. I think I'd still prefer Dragon, but it's got the brawler setup that I'm trying to work on. Alright, what were their skills? 3/6 and a 4/6. Piloting isn't that great. Everything else is kind of standard. So yeah, I think our medium lanes could do some work here and be fine. Is everyone from beta ready? Yeah. Go ahead and deploy beta. Wait a minute. I didn't deploy beta last time, did I? No, I did a mixed force. I think I'm going to do that again on deploy beta. Because I don't want that worth in there. So what I would like is the Shadow Hawk. Deploy you. My Wolverine. The Griffin, of course. That's pretty much a standard. I could actually shift her over into a Griffin as well. Might be a good idea. Get some better range firepower in our group. I don't know. I like the Wolverine's punch it has at close range. An SRM-6 and a medium laser do some work. Go ahead and do those. That's all fine. So we're deploying the people we had last time. Get some more experience with them. We still got really good gunnery skills here. The Whitworth is going to make it rain something fierce. I know that. The Griffin is also going to do work. Commando, not so sure. I don't like commandos as much, even though I have them for the actual board game. I've just fallen in love with jump jets. So the Javelin can take its place. In my mind, it's pretty close to it. Even a Spider could probably take its place. But it's pretty much a 6/9 missile striker. So we'll see how that works out. What is the highest level on this side? A 2/4. So the Wasp and the Phoenix Hawk I have to watch out for. Everyone else is norms. And the Whitworth is a 3/5, I think, but that's not much to worry about. Phoenix Hawk and the Ost Soul are the ones I have to worry about here, and the Wasp. Alright, I'll try to run them into each other again. We'll see how this all works out. I'm not seeing much cover with hills and craters, and I'm I'm seeing non-jump jetters dying here. So the commando, the Whitworth is pretty slow, but at least it has jump jets. We'll see how the commando works out. Blah, 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 blah. English. Let's go ahead and everything's repaired that I can repair on the internal side. And you are waiting for parts, so pass day. And we're going to pass day again. And of course, the upper leg actuator arrived. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Or at least start it. Give him a 4. Get it done, Lester. There you go. Alright, so when we come back, it will be another big battle mission, so expect like a 3 to 3.5 hour video. Hopefully it won't take 5 hours like the first one. That was really rough for me. If we can get them engaged quickly again like we did this time, it shouldn't take that long. So I will see you all in the next episode.